Hey everybody, it's Monday evening here in Minneapolis in Kenwood Park, a beautiful park. There's an amazing grove of oak trees here sitting right next to this one. It's just massive. There's just massive oak trees all around here in the park. It's really cool. And I just finished a yoga class in the park outside. It was fantastic. So I thought I would just share a few thoughts about yoga and give you a little glimpse into what has helped me on my journey to change the things about myself I didn't really like or want to be anymore and turn them into things that I wanted. Because we have powerful abilities within us to change pretty much anything we want to change. But changing things many times takes courage. And that's something that a lot of us have challenges with. So I thought I would just share one thing that I did years ago and I'm still doing, which is yoga. And tonight we had Kundalini yoga in the park, put on by One Yoga. It's a yoga studio here in Minneapolis. And they offer classes now outdoors once a week. And the most amazing thing happened right during class. There was only about maybe 6-7 of us on our yoga mat spread out in the park. 2 deer, both are buck, had nice antlers, and they just came walking right out of the shrubs, trees in the park. And they came right up maybe within, say, 20 feet of our group, and they looked, and then they walked around, and they hung out with us. It was amazing. And so it's just a message, I think, that we are getting more in tune with nature. I think many, many more people are spending more time outdoors, doing things in nature, and that's having an impact. So it was a very, very inspiring experience to be there doing some yoga with literally 2 amazing deer wandering around near our group. But what Kundalini yoga does is it helps with nervous system, basically releasing energy, excess energy, and taking away pain, ailments, things that might stress you out. And I've been doing Kundalini yoga, I think now for 4 years altogether, just coming up on 4 years. I took a break. Obviously, we haven't had many classes recently, but they started doing them in the park, and today was my first yoga class back in, I think, about 6 months. So really quite amazing, the relief of pain. So prior to this, I was feeling low back pain. I've been working all day on the computer, sitting, standing. And then I was gonna go ride my mountain bike, and I thought, that doesn't feel quite right. And then I remembered yoga in the park. So I went down there and did the class, had a nice conversation with a friend, and got to get a lot of energy moving within the system. So energy movement is critical to good health, and my opinion, and there's actually been others who've stated the same thing, but my opinion is if one does Kundalini yoga, they pretty much will never need a chiropractor. Now that's obviously just an opinion and just something from my experience, but obviously unless you have an injury or something, well, you might need a chiropractor. But generally speaking, your spine, your body will feel good simply because of all the movement and all the breathing exercises, the chanting, the relaxing, the getting your body in different positions, the movement, the breathing. It's very, very powerful. So if you have never tried yoga, and specifically Kundalini yoga, maybe you look in your city, Google it, find a yoga studio, check to see if they have Kundalini yoga, and go try it out. It's very, very different from any other yoga, and you might feel a little silly doing some of the movements or some of the chanting. You won't know what they're saying. A lot of it's in another language, but if you follow along, you catch on pretty quickly. It's pretty straightforward, it's pretty easy to understand, and has excellent benefits. So if that's something that interests you, feel free to message me if you have any questions about it. Like I said, I've been doing it for a few years. I've found a lot of benefits, And it definitely has helped reset my nervous system. And also, many of you might have noticed that I'm doing a challenge, this 25-day push-up challenge, to improve or raise awareness for things like PTSD, anxiety, depression. And I can definitely say that doing Kundalini yoga will improve anxiety and depression, because I had suffered from both of those at various times, and the energy that my being has been able to generate, and the ability to stay positive even in the face of adversity, even when there's chaos in society and there's chaos maybe in your workplace or chaos in a relationship that you're in, by doing things with your body like breathing and moving and practicing these simple routines can definitely reduce anxiety and can take away any sort of depressive episodes, depression, etc., and really lift your mood. Lots and lots and lots of other practices. So I'm just sharing one, that's Kundalini yoga. If you are interested, if you have questions, if you'd like to know more, just send me an email, message me, write a comment, message me on Facebook Messenger, and I will get back with you and try to answer your questions or help you out. Because we have all the tools. There's so many tools, and we all have the power within us to actually be able to overcome our fear, our anxiety, our depression, etc. And so just wanted to share that with you tonight, sitting here in the park after class, so excited, so happy, so abundant. And I would hope that that can be experienced by everyone on earth. And one of the tools that you may consider trying is Kundalini yoga.